So welcome to KO tutorials. So let's continue with the next part of this tutorial. So let's get started. So as you can see over here, we have started with the lighting of this particular game environment over here. So let's continue it. So now what I'll be doing over here is like, let's go over here. So we do have assigned one light over here. We have assigned one light over here. Also, I'll put one light right from this direction as well. We can slightly put one light from this direction. So I'll again go into the perspective view and I'll put from this direction. Over here, I'll just duplicate this slightly. I'll just push this up and I'll again go over here into the temperature. I'll slightly keep it and make this as 1 over here, double sided invisible, and I can off the cast shadow if required. So let's just render it once over here. So we can just render it once and see how it looks like. Looks better. Slightly we can reduce more intensity. So we are expecting that there is a sun which is coming from this direction, and also it is illuminating this area. So I can just go over here. I can just make it as 0.5 and also I'll go over here. Let's select this part and we can slightly resize this a bit, so I can show it has come a bit of in the outer direction. We can show something like this. Let's go into rendering or go into material editor. Let's click on material editor over here and let's select one light and if you need it, we can just make the intensity as 0.7 for this, and if you need, I can just put one texture map over here. Now if you see this, now as you can see, it is showing you a HDRI reflections into that because I have added the HDRI map. If needed, you can put it. If not, it's totally okay. So again, I'll select this light and first I'll clear it. Again, let's render it. Can go with that if required. cast shadow is off. If you want, you can just activate it. We can just activate the cast shadow. That looks much better now. Again, go over here, slightly increase the multiplier, and let's render it again. Now this looks a bit better. And now over here we do have a glass which is assigned. If you want, we can give more reflection, and refraction I can reduce it and increase the reflection if required. That can also be done over here. Similar way, I can add the same material for so again I'll go into this. I'll again take a material. So we have increased the reflections and reduced the refractions. So we have increased the and reduced the refraction. So that can be done for this as well. Now let's again go over here. So we have added one light right from this direction. We have added one from this, and one is your main, that's your sunlight over here. So turbidity we can just slightly make it as now. Again go over here 0.8. I'll keep the ozone layer over here, and I can slightly increase the intensity multiplier. Okay. This looks much better now. So we do have a light which is affecting from this direction. So this looks flat. I have added the cast shadow. Let's go into rendering. Let's go into render setup. Let's go into Vray, and we'll do some render settings over here. I'll keep the minimum subdivisions as 3 by 30. Local subdivisions, I can activate that. Environment, I have activated that. exponential, or we can keep it as HSV exponential is also okay. So this is like the colors are being changed, so we'll just keep it as exponential over here. Now let's go into GI and okay, I'll increase the subdivisions, light cache, alright. We can do it in this way. We can just render this. Also, first I'll again save as it. Let me just save as this file. Press Ctrl A. I'll go into the material editor and let's make it as ambient occlusion. I'll add ambient occlusion, Vray light material, and let's take a Vray dirt material. So let's add a Vray dirt material and let's add it and let's render it once again. So we can just render our ambient occlusion over here. Alright. So we'll just render this and see how it's looking like. If you want to add light passes, you can easily add light passes as well into it. That's possible. It will take some time. Alright. So as you can see, it's rendering it, and we'll just save this file and we'll render the original file as well over here. can even composite the passes. You can render all these passes, then you can just composite it. It's almost done. So we also have added some light to show from this direction as well. So slightly it's going to take a bit of time over here. Alright, so guys, if any doubts, please put it in the comment section over here. So please like and subscribe my YouTube channel. If you're not subscribed yet, please do subscribe. So we'll continue the rest of the part in the coming tutorial. So we can add some light passes and we can finalize it. So thanks for watching this tutorial.